And we're live. Hey everybody, it is Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is time to do the RC Drift Talk and my camera. Hey look, you can see Inception going on there back there. Let's fix that.
We don't need a portal to the next galaxy over, dude.
Yeah, you don't need to see that corner of the room. I'll tell you what though, like my office has been a nightmare because I've been basically rebuilding this computer that we're streaming from, and then I took the other 3 computers spare parts and threw another computer together and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's been fun. If you see or hear anything weird, let me know. Let me know if the sound is okay. I think it's okay. At least all my levels look okay. Anyways, welcome to the stream. We got Josh with Ideal Auto Factory here. We're going to be talking about some pretty interesting things. And we kind of got like a game going on somewhere in this show. So it'll be kind of like a choose your own destiny type of thing. Like, pretty good. Also, if you have any questions for Josh or for any of us, throw them in chat because we like talking. For some reason, we come and do this every single Thursday, and we talk about nerd stuff all night long.
I like having Josh on because he does the best of like bringing a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I try because I'm like
very helpful.
Let me think about the things that you're probably already like done driven this way, or you've already figured it out, and I'm just like, but over here, nobody's really thinking about these things.
I'm sure they are, just the evolution of it, right?
Yeah.
No, we're not going back to Futaba Servo Knuckles again.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Gabriel.
You've done that twice already.
We're not doing that.
Somebody sent me that. I think I've gotten it sent 5 times. Like, no caption, just sent me the reel, and I'm like, yep.
Let's see, who's sponsored by Futaba? Do we have anyone sponsored by Futaba?
I don't know. That's a weird one.
Because that would be the person to ask.
Right.
Like, yo, send them these because they're interesting. But yeah, that'll be. I want to see it drive. Shane is sponsored by Futaba. Okay. We'll need to be like, hey Shane, do this.
Yeah, he'll be on when like one of these is Shane.
Like in April, right?
It's not the week I'm gone, is it?
Or is it March?
It's April 9th.
And I need to fix Logan.
That's the day before the expo.
I'm slightly bummed because if I try to make it to the expo, I'll be doing like a lot of traveling, way more than I want to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Speaking of that, let me pull up the handy dandy calendar. So what do we got? We've got this Saturday is Drift PDX 1-year anniversary.
Yeah. Can't believe it's been a year already. That's insane.
Right. And we're going strong. Like, the community is strong. The competition level is really, really strong.
Yeah. That's true.
We just finished our winter series. Vitaly took it home. Actually, all the people in the Oil Boys room podiumed, including me.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a good room to be in. I guess.
So, you guess, as long as they're not doing Oil Boy stuff, is that what it is?
Yeah, as long as you're you got some kind of protection on your feet for the oil.
Josh, do you have someone over there that's like always doing their oils, always doing their shocks?
No. Quite the opposite. Everybody's like, it's good, it's done. That's it. Never.
Okay, so now that I found it, April 10th, 11th, and 12th. The biggest, pretty much, Northwest Model Hobby and Expo. That is up in Monroe, Washington. If you are into RC, if you are into models, if you are into trains, planes, what is it? Construction. They have construction stuff.
Pretty much anything RC, even paper airplanes.
BattleBots, mini BattleBots.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're a nerd of that, go to it. It is the biggest kind of like joining an event. It's like a Comic-Con. Like, go there, have fun, see all the stuff.
For RC stuff, yeah. And we're lucky that they are able to give us a very large space. So the track is usually very, very good.
And it's not just like large, it's like bigger than STC, like as far as the track goes. I mean,
especially if you count usually there's like a second track, like a beginner kind of oriented track too. So,
yeah, if you're in the area, it's always a fun time, fun place. You'll get to see the Seattle guys, the Washington boys. Canada's gonna be there. A lot of Oregon's gonna be there. Always a fun time.
My social media was definitely flooded. Like the timeline was different people slow-moing around that track y'all made, and then also a bunch of clips of like how big it was. And then y'all do like scale, like a little bit of scale stuff in there too, right?
Yeah.
There will be like scale gas station and stuff like that usually gets thrown down.
Yeah. And then let me plug it here. Oregon STC Series. Round 1, March 14th. Round 2, April 18th. Round 3, May 9th. Round 4, June 13th. Round 5, July 18th. I believe that these are all accurate, and they don't need to be rescheduled. So keep your eyes open.
And live and not changing.
Good. So if you plan on competing in Oregon Series, do so, have fun, and it'll be a great time. Oh, register. Don't forget to register, because
definitely get signed up if you have any, like, even if you don't think you're going to go to STC, just sign up because it's free. And it's going to be nuts this year. I mean, the skill level amongst the field has raised significantly, and hopefully we can keep a pretty high attendance rate. Last year wasn't always the best, but
I think it'll be better. Like,
it should be better, hopefully.
I do think that overall our competition level, and like, not to say that we're all competition, not very many people actually like competition, but it's all come up. The driving level of Oregon has significantly increased.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Even in the last year, like having a drift centric track has raised everybody's stock for sure.
How many? Well, I guess you can answer that through the portal, but like, how many competitors are going to be in that first, round?
We don't know. Usually, the first round we get around 20, I would say, but we'll see.
Do they have the registered regions up yet?
Yeah, they should. You probably. Let's see.
I'm not seeing it. Not like clickable, at least.
Yeah, sometimes you can fudge things a little and find URLs.
Hey, can I ask a question for everybody? Why is it like tradition to thank Ray, or like cheers to Ray when everyone's drinking?
Because that's just a Ray thing. Whenever Ray's around, anytime he cracks a drink, he cheerses everybody. He's cheers, boys. And it was like literally every time he opens a drink. So now it's just like
habit.
It's habit, and we do it.
The way of the
But
trade.
then most of the time lately, it's always like, I'm mad that Ray isn't with us.
Right.
So I don't say cheers, boys. I say something else.
This is Ray, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's iconic. So iconic that you'll see it all the time.
So
Jake,
right now
say
that there's 16 people signed up, so we'll definitely be more like 20 or so, I would say, competing.
Oh.
Which isn't great. You know, I'd like to fill out a 32, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the length of that competition though. Like,
Wouldn't be that bad.
like I do enjoy the length of PDX's competitions. Yes, I do wish there were more people, but we
I
get
think-
done pretty early.
Yeah, we get done at a very reasonable time. We can go, you know, have dinner afterwards or whatever, or drive a little bit more if you want to. It's good.
Yeah, and then I
Yes.
figure out what's wrong with my car after the competition.
Yeah.
So
But
always.
isn't that the best part? Like being able to like have the competition and then there's that much more drive time afterwards. So you're not like whether you win or lose, you're like, well, I know I'm driving after this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you do it real late, then that like people lose motivation to stick around, and then yeah, there's not like, especially if you know, you have people traveling, you want to give them an opportunity to drive even if they go out in the first round, right?
Yeah. So the track here 2 hours away in Cookeville, Tennessee, they sometimes have a blast of like, oh, we're going to do a crowd judge drift event. And one of the best parts is knowing that there's still going to be a bunch of drive time afterwards, right?
Hmm.
The plus side also is you'll start seeing people be like, oh yeah, on your competition run when you lost, you did this at this section. And it's, you know, oh, you get to learn from that instead of it just being like, all right, you lost. All right, don't know what to do next time. And then
Yeah.
I even remember one guy let me drive his car. I was like, dude, this dude's hanging all angle back there. How did he get that over in that spot over there? And then he's like, well, it's a totally different car. And then he's, you know, I'm learning his whole car for next time, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
That's one thing I would encourage for everyone that drives with us. Like we do say in the driver's meeting, like after the battle, once you're out, there is no like, definitely don't go up to judges and start like trying to argue stuff because it's already over. There's no point at that point. But do, if you're curious, it's okay to ask, you know, well, you know, why did you guys hand that to the other person? Probably do that in the moment more than after the comp, because they're not going to remember after the comp, the judges.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes through the mind of a judge.
You can ask in the moment, and I think every judge will tell you, you know, well, this is what we decided on. This was the deciding factor for us. But don't sit there and argue it. Just accept it, whatever it is, and move on.
And if you're not asking, like if you know what you did, that's one thing. But if you have no idea and you don't want to find out, I think that's like a brick wall. Like you're not gonna supersede that and keep on growing.
And also, like if you're local to us, and I'm sure other people at other tracks would do this too, but I will, before a comp or after a comp, I'll drive with someone and give them, you know, like, hey, this is for a comp setting, this is what you're going to need to improve on, or this is what is going to lose you a bunch of points. You know, talk to the, you know, the guys that are doing well in the comps in your area and get some advice on what you could be doing. Because I think a lot of people, especially if you're newer to the comp scene, you kind of just drive the way you drive in practice and you're not really thinking about it, but that can lead to unexpected kind of demands of you as a comp driver, where you're not really, you know, you're not really realizing that you're not hitting this amount of angle or something like that. So
The band kid in me says practice makes permanent. So if all you're doing is practicing what you what you think is good, then it's going to solidify, and you're going to do that without knowing it. And that actually happened to me at competition on Saturday. Like we have a kind of like a manji into the clipping point, and like I kept on getting super nervous that I was going to initiate too hard and then hit the wall. So I'd play it safe, but then I always ran into the idea of like, oh well, I missed the initiation, so I'm just like here we go. We're gonna make it go. We're not. Yeah. Anyway. And then Vitaly gave me some notes.
Adam H brings up a good point. You need to do it right for it to be perfect. So if you're practicing wrong, then you're going to drive wrong.
Yeah, there was it was last Saturday because there is a closer track. It's not a consistent thing where people show up all the time, but there is a track inside of another thing happening. So I get invited sometimes, and I just remember, like, all right, well, I'm going to bring the 2 cars I know that are solid. And so I'm driving this track, and I'm like, all right, this is where they have the lines. Let's hit the lines. So I start hitting them by myself. I start hitting them, chasing a car. But then as a lead, and then somebody's right behind me, and I'm trying to do the same thing. And then you hit you have decel zones and all these other, you're consciously thinking about it. Well, I am at least. And so I go into a corner, and the next thing I know, I'm looking, the guy's not as close to me, or they're about to spin out, or there's all these other things happening. I'm like, am I not decelling correctly? Am I doing all these things? And then all of that's going through my mind because I know, like, hey, all right, you do this in a competition or wherever, you want it to be remotely followable, right? Like that is the ultimate goal for you to be someone that can lead and chase. So in the lead, I'm also watching what my chase is doing so that I know, all right, I'm smooth, I'm not slow down too fast, all these other things. Like it's always going through my mind, even if I don't get to the track that often,
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry. Band kid in me, conductor said, perfect practice makes permanent. Or perfect practice makes permanent. Oh my gosh. Perfect practice makes perfect. I am having a day. Like sorry guys.
It's all good. This lets you know you're human.
Oh
yeah, I mean, I just mean like if you're interested in doing well in comps, then you should be thinking about driving that way all the time. If you're just like I've talked about that before, like if you're just kind of lazily going around the track, not worrying about hitting the zones, that's all good and fine. You can have fun doing that and drive with your friends, whatever. But you're not helping yourself when it comes to doing a comp line, having discipline of, running. When you watch people, when you go to one of these big comps and you watch certain people and you see someone that really impresses you and you're just like, oh my God, how is he doing that? You're watching someone on every single wall, super close to every single wall, nailing every zone. And you're just like, how is he doing that? How am I supposed to do that? It's because that person, when they're driving, anytime they're driving, they're trying to do that every single lap. There is no, just, tiptoe into this zone or, we're just run this a little bit away from the wall so I can keep the train going. They're trying to do that every single lap, every single time. And they're doing it because they've been practicing it for, forever.
Yeah. What was it? When someone hits your car and you're like, oh, sorry. But then the guy in front is like, no, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I need that. Don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, like I'm trying to flick in there too with you. Like, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd way rather have someone chasing me, trying to make it as sick as possible versus someone just like Ray is pointing out, just running a shallow angle, shallow line just to keep up a little bit. I'd way rather see you hit me, chucking it in, trying to match my angle than just being super safe and shallow. That's not fun. Like, it's fun for me to lead someone that's chasing me really aggressively and close. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we got a question from Gabriel. Weld
I would love to
overdose.
answer this question.
Maclan versus Acuvance. Is the Acuvance hype dying down? Will this shift stuff around in the scene? I had to be really careful.
This is a funny question. This is not a great panel of people to answer this question because 2 of us are sponsored by those companies. One entirely.
And I'm part of a team that is definitely tied to.
Yeah.
So I'm the free agent here. Okay. I mean, as far as the shift goes, like everyone has the bandwagon. Like just like Lance is saying, new things always come and go, but everyone almost goes back to the Acuvance Agile. I don't know, like if Agile doesn't feel good to me, and that's my preference, right? But I think there's always like a place to call home. Like I'll always call a 10.5 home for me instead of like a 13.5 or a 15.5. 10.5 always feels right for the most part. As far as like the weld overdose into this electronics panel, like I'm not sure where we're going with that.
Well, there's like with Junta, there's like I think for a lot of overdose users, there's like going to be a craving to explore the other, what Junta's doing. So,
What is Junta doing?
So, Junta is now like sponsored Maclan driver.
Okay. So that's what I thought. Oh, I get it. I'm so not a nerd right now. Overdose X Maclan.
Yeah.
I get it.
If you I mean, just to answer that broadly, if you think Acuvance is losing hype, I think you're just not paying attention, because there's still a lot of people out there running Acuvance stuff.
And right now, like every set of electronics has a completely different programming like set of special features, right?
Yeah.
Like between Hobbywing, they have their set. Acuvance has the entire programmability being remote from the remote. Yokomo, like bar none, Yokomo has the best power delivery from their RPX2. Like, there's no question about it. Rev D came in with their, like, I don't know if they were the first ones to do it, like in the drift scene, but they have like the Bluetooth tunability. Sure, like everyone has their wireless like dongles that I hate with a passion.
Yeah, nobody likes using any of that stuff,
but people do, right?
They do because they have to. I think all companies should just hop on. I would like to know the details, but as far as I can tell, like S-Bus is an open protocol, right? It's not like secret. So I don't think there's any like reason other than just not wanting to do it for all these other companies to have an S-Bus compatible ESC.
I mean, I like what you're bringing up there, because between all of my electronics and all these cars, I wanted that broader, umbrella of like, what is the hype of anything, honestly. You get an XD10 and it's a good looking ESC, and I'm like, well, what's the hype behind it? I'm looking at 100 amps, and then Maclan over here is saying 160 amps, and then this guy, like, you start jumping all over the place, and I'm like, a Wi-Fi tuner, just a program card, Bluetooth, plug it into the computer. And then Acuvance came around, and the only thing I was scared about was, all right, I have a Mac, so I'm like, I can't. If the update's not right, what am I gonna do? But luckily, it all worked out, and that tuning part of it has not been beat. There's a plus side to being able to tune, but the S-Bus, you're right. I agree. It hasn't been tapped into by other companies. Straight remote, other than Sanwa.
So
can you do like telemetry even on the other stuff, like on your remote? Can you see like temps and RPMs and stuff?
There's the whole Acuvance or a Futaba telemetry sensor from Hobbywing. However, I was never able to figure that out.
See, that's pretty vital for me. Like, I need to see my temps, and I need to, like, knowing what my motor RPM is like really nice information to have. It helps me like really hone in on what kind of timing advances I need to do.
Josh.
Good.
One. Oh, sorry, Josh Geeg. +1 for Maclan. Simplicity is key. 100%. Also, Josh, we need to schedule. I'll bring it. What is Ryan? Are you actually watching your RPMs and temps?
100%. Yeah, I view my max RPM, so I'll do like a few. If I change gearing or something, or if I change timing, I'll view even grit, like camber changes in the rear can affect your RPM. I definitely like if I make a change, I will see what the max RPM it's reaching throughout these laps is. Track layout changes that too, so I like to know where it's at because I know what RPMs I need to start heating up the tires, right? And what RPMs I don't want to exceed and stuff like that. And then same thing with the temp, like especially I don't the way my ESC is tuned, like I'm not gonna just go a whole battery driving crazy and just pray that my motor doesn't melt. I need to keep an eye on that temp, so when it starts getting high I can take a break for a minute.
Yeah, with me and Sanwa, because I've kind of always been biased to them because it was easiest for me to get the same thing as the high dollar for top of stuff. But I still remember that feeling of I finally figured it out when I pull my trigger based off of the throttle punch or based off of the drive feel. That's the two settings that they have, and you can hold your trigger, and I'm waiting for the car to move. I'm like slowly pulling it. Oh, it's at 2,500 RPMs. I'm like, okay. And then I'll go do a couple laps, and then I'm studying that because it actually matters when you nerd out on your car. You are more confident driving and understanding what it's doing because all you have is your eyes. Like you got the feedback of what you're doing here, but it's all because of how your depth of how you're thinking about it on the track. So
yeah,
all day long. I do want to come back to that Maclan though. I personally have like total faith that ESC is never blowing up. I put some crazy amounts of heat, not even just timing. It's like I don't know how hot it got, but it just took it. I mean, where the company comes from drag racing, so all of that bulletproofness is in the Drift ESC2, which is built on smooth power delivery. So it always has been a special experience because I've thrown like, I don't know, a combination of, let's just say 90 to 100 degrees of timing somehow, some way through the ESC and motor. And I'm like, it just screams and takes it.
I love how like if you look at the manual for like a Yokomo motor, it'll say like do not exceed 60 degrees of total timing. And now, yeah, like we're here.
We're way beyond that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan's saying it already. He's saying 50 degrees of can timing with 20 degrees of turbo and boost. Not needed at all. And it still ran from us, no issues. Like,
yeah, I think total I'm at like, I don't remember what my can is at, but I gotta be at like I'm at least 65 without the can. So
all these numbers that we're saying, you guys, total preference, run what you want. It is not a right or wrong disclaimer.
right.
Do not use this video as actual this is right or wrong ever.
Oh, Adam, sheesh. Max the turbo out there, huh?
Motor doesn't even get hot.
Yeah. Like it.
Joey says Acuvance. 60 degrees total timing is a myth. Yes, we know that. Hey, so while we're here,
my eyes aren't good enough for this, dude.
Lower, Logan, lower.
I was looking at it in the light.
Oh, his total timing. Gotcha.
It's 30. It's 30 on the can, so 95 total.
Okay.
So I want to pop over to product watch page. You called it ugly, ungodly expensive, is what you said. So let me go ahead and pop that over here. Or let me get this. Here we go. I just want to bring it up now so we don't forget about it.
Yeah, this thing looks crazy.
So is this, well, who is this Because I see RLA Arlo.
It's Riarlo, I think.
So, yeah, the company, they, how do I say this? They got bashers, they got everything, and you could say there's Traxxas and Arma, and then there's Arlalo, like just doing everything, and everybody's loving that more than Traxxas Arma, if that makes sense.
And it's poorly translated.
Yeah.
I love all the teaser shots.
Yeah, so this is where I hope this is all real, but you always see renders like this pop up from time to time, and then you never actually see the product. So hopefully this is real, but there's a lot of cool, interesting, unique stuff going on.
All right. I gotta say this because I don't know. What I was frustrated about with this specific thing is there's the accounts that were releasing it, and then I'm like doing my thing, search the main company, and there's nothing about this at all, like to find.
Oh, is that an AI car?
I don't know, but it was frustrating. That was the first frustrating thing. And then I don't know if y'all remember, I had a KK Pit PDK.
Yeah,
they got the diff now, right? And most of what I'm looking at looks like a trade-off from that company. The dampers, the front shock tower, the battery holder, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know what to say about it. Even that ESC rear ESC mount is like the KK Pit PDK, and so I'm just looking at it like, I don't know. And they even had a remote transmitter rebranded to theirs. That company, Arlo, however you say it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
fill the balls. I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't think they're bad, but there's not my style by any means.
I mean, the McPherson setup is interesting. The rear upper arms is a unique way of doing that. Obviously, there's some adjustability in the rear uprights.
I mean, it's ready for active tow, basically.
Yeah. And then there's that front bulkhead is a thing of beauty. I mean, if they actually make that, that's pretty sick. That is not the big monolithic bulkhead like that with all the angles that it has. That's a 5-axis part at least. Not easy to machine. That is interesting too, the rear toe adjustment.
I mean, but at least they put something there. Or at least the render
that's
something
great.
there.
That's thinking great. That's like one of those features, like the alignment centering hole in the RDX, on this front suspension. More companies need to think about stuff like that.
Speaking of, at least it's already there, or something's already there. Hey, Josh, what is it like to have the Opera D6 with everything labeled?
Oh, it's it's pretty funny, but then sometimes I'm holding it and I'm like, man, this is a whole lot of machine cool. Like, it's just awesome to look at. And the next thing I know, I'm staring at the words and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just reading for no reason at all. Like, it's cool. It's cool. I can't knock it. They have to make it stand out more than it already does, and it stands out.
Mm-hmm. This is interesting. I don't like it because of the offset.
It's
like, I get it. I don't think it's necessary. Can someone explain? Is there a reason behind this? Is there a leverage that's being created with, or not a leverage that's created with non-diagonal?
Well, that would move your roll center like really inboard, right?
Wait, is that I just realized something. Is the lower arm a carbon fiber or just piece?
Yeah,
it's like an MD style.
Right, MD, right. Oh, sorry, not it's a Arlo thing, not an MD at all.
Yeah. Pretty much the transmission in a lot of the rear end is kind of RMD or MD inspired. It looks like to me.
I would think with the arms being so long, it would less camber gain. Is that what I'm thinking? Like on
Yeah.
compression?
Yeah. Like the roll center of the rear suspension is like very far in.
Yeah, and then now there is the proprietary aspect of that. You're stuck. I mean, not in a bad way if it performs, but
you seem to be pretty limited on shock position. I guess technically you could do it whatever, but it's very
you can put spacers there.
No, but you're still not gonna I would say you're still limited a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're pretty much stuck with a pretty outward shock position, which is fine. I'm actually running a maximum outward position like that right now myself, but
I was told to go back to the diff picture.
Yeah, that looks like a KK pit style diff too. Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those are inboard lower arms too, like Lansing's saying. Wow. That for me, that's weight shift category right there.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of roll action on that. But then the shocks where they're at kind of counteracts that a little bit, so it's a little weird.
And this is a high motor car too.
Yeah, what if it's floating mount? I literally see just KK pit. I can't hide it anymore.
What is this? Quick adjustment, rear speed, angle, wheel seat.
So this is where
you
I'm
can lock
saying,
that
like,
in place.
The translation is rough.
So
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so I probably take back the active toe, and it's probably a locking screw in the bottom of that. Like just a
but what's that even for?
Toe, adjustable toe.
Oh, I see.
Like instead of doing it
Yeah.
like at the hinge pin or in Overdose World, the rear arms, just do it here. I kind of like it because that would be really easy to adjust.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if it ever even gets distributed in the US.
Right.
Yeah. Where does somebody in chat has to know. Arlarlo, where do they distribute at least?
AliExpress.
Because I'm about to say no hobby shop around here is no. As soon as you drop on top of somebody's Traxxas box, you just lose all your licenses.
Anyway, I just wanted to check that out. Seems cool.
Yeah, it seems cool. I'm skeptical just because, like I said, I see you see renders all the time, and you're just like, okay, how do I buy that? Oh, you can't.
Well, see, at least we got a render for that, and there's still no. I mean, HPI has a full chassis, and FPS Drift has drifted it, but we don't know nothing from nothing on that one.
I do. Lance makes a point. New ideas are always good. I do appreciate seeing completely unique approaches to stuff. I think it's really hard for a company, especially if they're getting into the RC drift world, to like not just basically copy a YD2. So it's fun to see all the unique approaches to things.
Yeah, that's why I like sharing these videos, because it brings that awareness. Having that PDK was an eye opener, at least to both sides. So like, yes, a chassis from China, and the diff took off. Of course, everybody wants it, needs it, gotta have it. But then the chassis as a whole, even now they have a direct drive version, and it's like it's crickets over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if this can pick up speed. the rear arm, I do want to see that. Not the arm, but the upright specifically. Anyway, do we want to play the keep or pass game? Because I'm really interested to see what this is, where this will go. Okay, so Josh brought up a really cool idea. How about you explain it, Josh?
Well, it's pretty simple. I think you touched a good point. Is you kind of have this is you're destined to be this way. Keep or pass. You have one option to keep and one option that you have to pass on, and then you're just stuck with that as part of what we use in the track or wherever you are. You pick a car back there, and these elements you either keep or pass.
Okay. Everyone get the gist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat.
Let's run it.
So
Let's see what kind of monstrosity we build.
basically the rules of the poll, because I'm not going to be doing the YouTube version of the poll, I'm just going to throw it on here from my stream thingy.
1s and 2s.
And that's super tiny. Let me make that bigger. I swear I made that bigger.
It's computer stuff.
We have to clarify this one a little bit too. Like, what does great suspension mean? Does that just mean like the dampers?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the Yokomo big bore titanium shaft, tapered pistons with the flaps on the bottom, so it packs slow, but release. Yeah, the whole, and then also the right shock oil, the perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you press 1 or 2 basically. So 1 for great alignment, 2 for great suspension. This requires interaction. So let's see you go, chat. Honestly, I think alignment's more important than suspension.
Yes. We got it. We figured it out. We already figured it out.
Vitaly's gonna freak out. Don't let any of the oil boys hear this one.
Do not let Vitaly watch this episode. He will die.
Oh, geez.
No. See, at this point, no one's going to say 2.
You said, nah, not, yeah. Oh, so you got 4 ones.
Well,
Vitaly said 1.
Someone's going to troll.
Yeah.
I think Vitaly had an aneurysm, and then when he was shaking and vibrating, he hit 1 a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but I have experienced a car where, like, if a shock is blown out, it drives like crap. Like, you wouldn't think it, but yeah.
Yeah, but if you have bad alignment, your car won't drive at all.
Yeah, it could crab. It could just not hold angle.
Spin out immediately.
Yeah. The worst part for me was like, you drive somebody's car and you're like, oh, it's doing the thing. Why isn't it driving right? And then you put it on the table and it's like, you.
Yeah.
Wheels important. Nowhere near where it's supposed to go. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly. Let's
That was
see.
That was a one.
That was fun. That being so one-sided. So we'll see how the rest of this goes.
Oh, we only have 15 votes. There's 40 people watching.
Come on,
Jeez.
people.
Come on.
What? That was 15? Oh, okay. It looked like way more when you scroll, but
Well,
There's kind of no point in voting anymore.
oh boy. Okay. We're next
yeah,
question.
where's somebody pushed to?
Oh, I should have had this going beforehand. Okay.
I mean, isn't it proof in like the RTRs? Like they force you to run a certain alignment.
And that's why some of them are very bad.
Oh,
Yep.
Wait. Okay, we are going to end the poll. And we're going to do...
You're making me want to pull my RER out just to work on the alignment.
Nobody go yet. We got to clear this one up.
Okay.
oh, you're still editing it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing this on the fly. and I forgot to save the poll, but whatever.
Good practice. It's just
Boom.
Okay, so this is basically having all 4 matching tires or mix and matching the front and the rear.
Really, Adam, Dr. H.
Wait, like the wheels?
Tires.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
I think we just mean different actual tires, not new or old.
Yes. I would think so. So like
having like
DRCs
in the front or P's in the rear or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I can see the potential of it, because then you can here do I need to reset this? Okay, we're gonna reset.
No, it's going the right way.
Yo, somebody just said they have that Traxxas conversion. I barely talked about that. I'm glad you love it though. The Jonah, what? How do you say that? I want to mess that up.
The Janovka.
Actor says no readers. So everyone, I want everyone to write down that Adam got one wrong.
It was quick. It was a quick draw. You know what I'm saying?
There was no clarification to the rules of the game, so he made an answer.
Yeah, you got to slow down a little bit. Let me explain it first.
Oh, John of Georgia. Hey, gotcha. Nice.
That's almost like that's his screen name.
I'm not gonna do this one, you guys.
We're not doing that.
I need to get to Colorado, but Seasons of Life. Jeez.
Okay. Well, you're doing that.
Was it 15? Was that 15 votes and then 2 votes?
Oh,
I already changed it. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I know it was one-sided again.
But also, I will say this. Because I know that my track does not care that much, I have multiple cars, and I just swap the rears because I'm driving those.
So this one's going to be interesting.
Okay, clarification. We'll put all the information that we have right now. Boost, turbo, or limited slip differential.
So don't go yet, but
so Josh, is there any clarification on this?
Oh yeah, that's easy. So you basically, it's like you don't get the tune, boost, or turbo. It's not even there at all. Or in your ESC, you either choose that, or you choose a limited slip differential, and then of course.
So if you're choosing boost and turbo, then you're just running like a spool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have a feeling.
Oh,
I already know how this is gonna go.
Oh,
because I
gotta stick to my roots, dude.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm on boost turbo.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'll mess you guys up without boost and turbo, dude. I don't care.
All right. Clearly, the bar is where it's at, but at
least this one was somewhat closer.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Adam, dude. We don't need that stuff. It's just fun.
But okay.
Roast my tires. That's the only reason I have boost and turbo. I don't even use boost.
On the flip side of this, though, because technically for an LSD, you need rotations to be able to get that LSD engaged, right? So technically they're related.
The way I see it, we've got a few chassis that come with spools, and then there's like tunes that run with spools, and you have all these suspension setups that work with spools, and I'm just like, yeah.
I think our lives would be a lot easier if everyone just had spools, like tuning and speed wise.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, David, I used to run, when I was running no booster turbo, I would run a really crazy aggressive throttle curve. So it was almost like I had boost and turbo. Basically, once I got to the end, and I'm like, jumping up highly in the throttle position.
Boosting turbo one.
Okay. I'm gonna change the wording on this. It still means the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, Shredcraft says it really depends on track surface. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Make DP spools great again. Yes. Okay, here we go. Tandems or party laps?
Oh, okay.
Well, wait, hold on. We need to explain this.
Oh, fine. Tandems or party. So, okay, reset.
Stop. Because to me, tandem is party lap. So what do you mean by party lap versus tandem?
Are we talking about like competition?
Like just driving with two cars versus driving with everybody? What are we saying?
So for me, the way I was thinking about it, because I get a lot of laps in, by myself, going at it, training my mind.
Yeah.
Here to here.
So,
but
solo laps.
Yeah, solo. But also, there's everybody's on the track, and you're like waiting. Okay, now I'm about to do my one lap. Now I'm about to do my one lap, or however many laps you're doing, but you're not trying to get influenced about somebody behind you or in front of you.
So when you say party laps, are you driving in a big train or no?
Oh no, not at all.
So you're still just by yourself,
right? It's no like.
I think what we should do is we should do driving with only one person or driving with like 10 people in a train. I think that'd be the better.
So trains are solo.
Yeah, no, trains, like full train or tandem. We could also do like tandem or solo, but I think solo loses every battle in that one.
Okay, so trains or tandem.
Yeah, trains, like multiple people or just two people.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Clarification. We got it. Here we go.
Wait. Adam said what? Oh.
I know what Adam is saying. I know exactly what Adam is saying, and I agree with him.
Tandem.
Because too many people in the train suck.
Too many people in the train results in dry eyes and like brain fog. That's what happens.
Like Adam said, unless everybody in that train is raw as hell, tandem.
Now, Mark from Mile High is like, not everyone finds the beauty of solo driving. Yeah, I mean, because you're tempted to do the train, right?
I like solo especially when I'm tuning, especially things for feel. Some things, if I'm tuning for speed, then obviously I need someone to compare against. Solo is fine, but just solo for solo's sake, I get bored in about 2 laps. If I'm working on like practicing the comp line or tuning the car, then I'll drive solo all day. But
speaking of car shows, what is it? The 7th? Is that what it is? Hold on.
I don't know. This is all a blur.
The 7th, March 7th is Import Expo,
which is next weekend, right?
Is that next? Oh my gosh, it is next weekend.
Yeah, time was fun.
And we have
round 1.
No. It was my mistake that I had last time. Hold on. FPS drift. No. Drift RC Drift IO. That one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had time to process. So tandems, right? It's happened multiple times because you just kind of get lost in it. But have you ever tandem so long that you forget that like you're driving, and then next thing you know, when you stop, you're like, whoa, like it's
you do go into a trance. I mean, I've killed entire batteries just tandeming with someone. I did that last weekend with Joey. You get into like a flow state, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit, my battery's dead.
I think the faster you can get into flow state, the better your tandem, the better your.
Oh, it gets crazy. It gets insane. Yeah, for sure.
There's a couple people, only because I haven't met everybody at Cookville and things like that. When they're driving, I don't go there that often. I have to preface that, but there's been a few people, I get on the track with them, and then it's like, okay, lap 1, I'm not on the door. Lap 2, I tap the door. Lap 3, I'm like, I found a happy medium or something. And then next thing you know, it's like lap 7, and you realize your heart's not racing, but you're like, let's do it. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
and you're right. That's that flow state.
Yeah, you link up with someone, and it always seems like maybe one car is faster than the other. But if you just drive together for long enough, then you like I've said this a million times. Like if I show up to a track and see someone, I'm like, that person's so fast, and I try to chase them one lap and I can't keep up with them, then it's like, what's wrong with my chassis? I can't keep up with that person. But if you just sit there and drive with them and do 10, 20 laps with them,
you'll figure it out.
You'll keep up with them. You'll just figure out how they apply the throttle. It's all, subconsciously that happens, but
yeah,
it's how fast you can adjust, really. Like that's a key to competition, is how fast you can adjust to the other person.
Well, if they're a really good driver and they're driving consistent line, then it's not even that you need to.
Sure.
I think, the ability of like just knowing, oh, he's going to chuck it on the wall here and not slow down or anything, and I know exactly where his car is going to be, so I can put my car exactly where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This one kind of rings true to me. So this one's going to be body on with weak magnets or body off. Here we go. I think this is pretty self-explanatory.
Very easy. It is very frustrating to have a poor magnet situation, but body off is just no.
I recently fixed mine.
I struggled for a long time with magnets because I was ignorant and I refused to not use the Artisan ones. But the system that I have currently is dialed.
This right here is basically forces me to get better. just don't crash.
Yeah.
That's the key right there. Don't crash. Oh my gosh. That's the best part, honestly, because you tell yourself that even when your magnet's weak, you're just like,
dude, my old setup, I had the Artisan cups on all 4 corners, and if I touched the wall, it was in tension, so it would like pop off and it would stay that way, and there would be no way to get it back on. So it was a thing of like, okay, well, I just don't hit the wall anymore. That's easy. But now I can hit the freaking wall. I can hit a pole. I can hit anything, and it just pops back into place. That's a really nice feeling.
It's always like a party trick when you can get your body back on.
Yeah, I think my new setup, like, I don't really ever have to actually put my body back on. I can just, sometimes it will get cockeyed, and I can just touch a wall on the other side and it'll pop right back into place. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the key. You got the style. You went to a little too hard and into the zone. Oh, I smacked the wall. Our body's off a little bit. Everybody's like, hey, need some help?
Yeah.
Next corner, I got this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At least make it so you can drive your car back. Because when you have to have someone walk on the track and stop the entire track.
Yeah, you definitely don't want a situation where your whole thing is popping off. But I would still rather do that than have no body. Body off is really only allowed if you like just built a car, or if you haven't. Yeah, really, that's it. If you're changing mounts or something.
OD real catch. Until you forget they're there, then that's problematic.
So, I have a body, and a very familiar person painted it, and I looked at it, and it's got the OD catch spots, and I'm like, man, I don't have that, but I got nice magnets. But it's like, dang, man, now the holes are drilled for the OD catch. So that's the one downside. If you're not keeping that body forever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, there's a little hole right there, And then some people don't like to drill the hole because it's full commit right there. So
Judd's in chat. Hi, Judd.
He made an appearance.
Yo.
That's crazy, right, DJ?
Yeah, that's wild.
So just for Judd, this Saturday, Drift PDX 1 year anniversary. Be there.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, Logan.
Oh wait,
yeah, half of our team. Yeah, half of our team. Saturday is the anniversary.
Straight up, dude.
Half of our team. You freaking.
Y'all better be there.
It's gonna be rough.
Judd said I had to be there.
You need to be there. Yeah, there's a lot of people that should be there that are not gonna be there.
That's pretty cool though. Like, I mean, it was probably very obvious. Like, oh snap, we're reaching a year. But to really think about a year, and it's not, like even the podcast or everything about it, you're really flowing through it. Like for me, it doesn't feel like a year. It feels like y'all been doing it for a really long time, and that's just because of how natural you make it. So congratulations on that for sure. I didn't get to say that earlier, but I really wanted to.
Yeah. No, it's sick. I'm excited. We've only been making improvements the whole time too, so it'll be really cool to see where we're at in another year.
Yeah, what is it? You got every factory in there now, right? Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Almost. But yeah, it's really cool to be a part of PDX right now. It is super cool. Judd is calling everybody out.
Everyone from my baby there.
Better be there.
I got that Drift PDX sticker. That was pretty clutch, DJ.
Oh yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
There is no next one.
Oh no.
Go ahead. You can make one up, Logan. I know you got
more.
Oh, yeah.
No. What do you do?
I wanted to say this one, but I don't. I feel like it's too easy. But then if you think about it, it shouldn't be that easy. So, what about the overall track width? Are you sub 200 or plus 200 millimeters?
I think this is gonna fall on its face because I don't think very many people measure that.
Okay.
I think sub. I would go sub.
So sorry. Okay. What were the conditions?
But yeah, no, that's just a plus or minus thing. I want to do like comparisons. Like the ones we had were really good. Of like, what are you willing to give up in order to have this other thing?
Somebody's like 228 front. Oh Jesus.
Nah.
Like the maximum. If you got ideas, throw them up. Oh, Shredcraft's got one. Okay. Contact Shredcraft. Are we doing like box stock or are we doing like overall capability of the chassis?
Right.
And we still have like chassis to roast too and some other topics that we want to get to. So we probably won't stick on these too much longer.
Yeah. We just need to think of some new ones for next week, I think. That was fun. That was good.
I do like that. Okay. So RDX, RD 2.0. We'll just leave it at that, and away we go.
I'm yeah.
Oh, it was box stock, right?
Box stock.
This is not fair because a lot of
I'll help you out, Logan.
You guys are dicks. I don't like this chat anymore.
Well, I'm pretty sure because
So, do you like to adjust turnbuckles or your alignment at all?
I don't even know what the box stock tune is, so I'm.
Well, it's the fact that RDX is static links, and then RD 2.0 actually has camera links.
Yeah. So, do you like to change your alignment? If you do, then there's an obvious solution here.
Yeah.
This one's hard. Well, no, okay. Actually, yeah. I'll lock into RD 2.0. It's got a diff.
Do you like to have a limited slip diff? All you guys that chose diff earlier?
Honestly.
All you guys that chose diff earlier are now choosing RDX? That's curious.
See, Logan, I'm telling you, this is why this works. Like that's all I thought about. I was like, man, because I was talking about the spool tunes, like all this and everything around the spool tune that you need. I'm like, no, it's RD2.
Oh,
Set
okay.
it up.
I've got one. Okay.
Oh, LSD and turbo.
The only thing I'll give to the RDX versus the RD2 is the shocks.
Did I say that last time? How I priced out an RDX plastic shock like from Vertex RC, and it was like almost $100.
Wait, what? For the plastic shock?
Yeah, because you can't buy it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to.
Yeah.
It's like up in the 80s, and then by the time you ship it, but
So you might as well go like with the wrap up neck SG2 or whatever, or like
Axons.
big bores, axons. Heck, you might as well just go HT4s while you're at
But
it.
those,
Yeah, you must
I mean, the
have
RDX,
those
everybody
big
knows the
shocks.
RDX plastic shocks are really good.
Yeah. So most people think RDX.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's okay.
accurate.
They're allowed to be wrong.
I
They're
like.
allowed to be wrong.
I'm serious, and I know some people might have ideas here, but I think box for box, it is actually, I would easily go RD because of the reasons I said: adjustable steering and diff options.
Okay, speaking of diff life, so LSD is not a thing in this. Ball diff versus gear diff. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
I feel like that one's gonna be a good one, especially with the freaking new diffs that are all coming out.
There's been a very weird recurrence among some of my friends with the ball diff. Somehow it's like found
I'm gonna
legs
have
again.
to do this one.
Out of necessity, DJ.
I don't know what frustrated me more about the ball diff. Finding out that it could lock in a certain way, or the fact that I was running it on a carpet track for so long and not knowing anything. So I was like, oh, it actually does what a gear diff does? Like, I didn't even know that. You know, all these things are turning in my head. And then
I have to point out that I've just seen Miko vote for gear diff, which is
That's crazy. Don't let Vincent see that.
That blows my freaking mind, dude, because the last 6 months, everyone out here, they've all, I've never did it, but they've all been on that dang ball diff trend, dude. That just proves it, dude. That proves it.
Hey, okay, but
it's all just smoke.
Ball diff is easier to adjust, and it's cleaner.
Dude, I watched my whole team switch to ball diff this year, like in the last since Worlds, and now here we are. Look at us.
Okay,
look at it.
There's no torque spec. Like, what are you choosing as your number? Like, what do you
have to have that analyzer tool?
Well, yeah, I got it. Exactly. Like,
and you just have to figure it out.
Right. But oil. Yeah.
But that's the thing. With oil, it's a certain thing. With a ball diff, you just twist the screw, you tighten the screw. That's it.
Until it feels good, right?
Yeah. Until you drive how you want it to. But yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Adam H is like, move on, please.
Next question. Oh, dang it. Good. Okay. No. Okay. We'll save write them down in like topics and ideas.
Yeah. We'll do another round next episode.
Or wait, no, here.
We could do maybe another one of this or that channel.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah,
Judd said, I
It's
ran
really
one ball diff, and it lasted 2 months. Back to my gear diff I created.
this segment has been really good for my ego, so I like that.
I feel like it's better than roast by rig at this point. We get better arguments.
Well, yeah, because it's roast my rig because
Yeah.
it's not been roasting.
Well,
It's been-
well, the problem with Roast My Rig is everyone posts primo like show cars. This
Josh.
at least, yeah, we're farming engagement exactly. Just
Okay,
we
okay.
We need to add a bunch of troll ones in there too, just to rage bait everybody.
Yeah, we're the Google search to RC drift cars at again. I miss those ones.
Okay, here we go. If you're not in Discord, here's a reminder. There's a Discord link for Discord. I just made a new thing called This or That. So this was fun. We'll keep it. Thanks, Josh. That was a great idea.
No problem. I mean, I got enough stuff to keep my mind going to figure that out, you know?
Look, it's already going off.
No, it's Logan that's already going off. No!
I know. Get out of here.
You would.
But
Or a ham sandwich. Okay. Anyway.
wait, Adam, would you rather replace an idler or do a full alignment for a new
Fuck
driver?
off, DJ.
Sandwich all
Would
day.
you rather replace an idler or do a full alignment for a new driver? It depends on the chassis.
Oh, that's a really good one, Adam. That is a really good one. It does depend on the chassis.
Like RDX, maybe a full alignment for a new driver.
RD2, I can sling in an alignment pretty fast, probably.
Wait, actually, can't you do like? Well, no, that's just the top idler. Never mind.
Wait, a second.
Yeah, they both suck. That's why it's good.
Who's blowing idlers like this though? Like,
No, it's just
We don't.
the question. It doesn't matter if it's actually happening. Man, okay, that was fun, you guys. Thanks for that. Let's bring it back to a few topics that Josh wants to talk about.
ooh, yeah, it is true.
So-
David and Miko know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do exactly.
Dude, the shark belt replacement, I did this 2 competitions ago. It was not
Yeah,
fun.
Lance has done that a few times.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's only 1 belt that I've eaten through on my shark. Anyway, I hope there's still good fortune there. Okay, so number 1 on Josh's question list. Should there be more brand specific competition?
What do you mean by that?
So, all right, so latest competition was Clash of Titans, you know, but before that was right after that was Yokomo.
Yeah, Yokomo Drift Masters or whatever it was.
Yeah, the Drift Masters. So you got Yokomo, and then GRK did theirs.
Rev D had a Drift Masters too.
Yeah, and that's all just that chassis. And then, of course, Cross Games is not strictly OD, but it is mostly OD. You know, so that's what I mean.
I probably
just-
broke the curse.
I think in the US, it'd be really hard to do that. I mean, you could probably do a Rev D one in like LA, right? You could do a Yokomo one in LA. You could probably do those in Sacramento.
Well, Rev D
But-
will be over in RC Car World, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you
that's
could
where
do
their camp
those.
is?
Yeah, you could do one in Texas. You could do one in New York area.
Ooh.
There are LP comps coming
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
PTO
I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool way for people that are fans of a certain chassis or brand to come together and hang out. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's a great activation for any of the the companies themselves to bring drivers out, and meet people. To MST
DJ.
brand comp, dude, that's not happening.
So is that the secret sauce, DJ? Use a totally wrong chassis at an overdose competition.
I mean, he was the only person not driving a GOM and podium, so
Yeah, we need him on our side.
They were probably like, This guy needs something way better.
We must capture this Pokemon. They fucking hit him with the Pokeball, dude.
Yeah, they got me.
DJ, you've been hailed by Austin. Do a kickflip. Has to be first try. Has to be first try.
I could try my best. Pre-game session wasn't looking so hot, boys.
His warm-ups were rough.
I almost threw my fingerboard across the room.
Oh gosh.
God, it's getting thrown across the room.
There we go.
I just did an all.
That was a backside flip.
I just faked you guys out.
Oh
no.
Yeah, I know how to do everything but a kickflip now, I guess. I had one, but it was sloppy.
Judd says it's
I'm getting
the pit
some
mat.
sloppy one.
It's the pit
It
mat.
is, honestly.
I know. I don't know why he does it on the pit mat.
Because I don't want to move it, dude.
It's proof of SDC.
You have no pop on that thing, dude.
I mean, you're telling me I have to go build a skate park now?
Yes.
Just put a pit board down or something.
Oh, I can get you a pit board.
You can't skate on it though because it's covered in holes.
Where's the solid rear axle only comp?
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
I mean, there are LP comps, but that would be cool to include more of the solid axle community.
Yeah. It's funny because you could like say, is that solid axle only, or is it like open glass and you just open it up to anything not the brands, the main brands? And that would be cool.
That'd be hard though, because you either really, really know how to tune your car and tune it well, like to be able to match everybody else, and like also matching everybody else, because like a solid axle is going to drive probably really different than an LP is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was about to say my Hachi, every time I get in it, it's like I'm so chill and I love it. But then I jump back in something else and I'm like, all right, this is not the same, But not in a bad way. It's just like it's just not the same at all.
Yeah. I do really love the idea of a spec series. I think at least at our track, it'd be hard to like get everyone to pick one chassis.
I mean,
upon.
It's the same problem that you have with racing, right? It's like you have a certain class and you need to fit within that certain class. You're taking your participation level from X amount of people down to like whatever's left, right?
If we could get to somewhere in a world where RC drift is huge and all of them, they're like everyone agreed upon a spec design, and then all the manufacturers made said spec design, right? That'd be cool. To where all the cars are all exactly the same, but they're made by Yokomo Rev D Overdose. You know what I mean?
WPLT12.
So,
dude, those like chibi 1/24th scale 3D printed body. Let's do that. I think that looks so great on camera. just for that, not necessarily the actual competition spec, but
So Mark said basically do blinky mode. That's I like the idea. I also like kind of taking your chassis out of the game and make it about.
That's what I was kind of saying. Like do a spec design similar to the RDX where all the alignment and stuff is fixed. I mean, everyone knows, like, if you play iRacing, all the best racing is in the fixed series where all the cars are identical down to the tire or down to like almost every tuning aspect ever. That's fun. Like, you're bringing the skill window really tight. And that kind of ties into what Adam said about tire list.
So to touch on the spec class for Blinky, though, would it be an open FTR or would it be a lockdown FTR?
Right.
And if Blinky, are we allowing can timing or no can timing at all, or fixed can timing?
I think
then there's motor to motor. That's why
the fact that you are bringing up so many different variables is why it should just be stock No,
Yeah.
one gear, one
Everyone identical.
completely identical. Because you have your car that's already, wildly customized to you, and you drive that all the time. It's just this one little instance.
I mean, what two competitions ago, Judd and Jake did a battle with someone else's cars. Like they weren't their cars, and they just did a battle like on a whim. It was pretty hilarious. Pretty good. They did really good too.
So tire list, Adam was saying.
Yeah.
I think just spec tire.
Hey,
Just pick a tire. Everybody runs the tire.
so Adam, that's in the question list, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a list, but your question is, well, kind of back to back. What is the main reason for a spec tire? Should there be 2 or more spec tires for a single track? Why sell a tire at the track if it can't be used on the track? Okay, so that's something different.
Yeah. So here's my explanation for this, and it goes back to what I was saying. The tuning window, even when you have a single spec tire, is already so big that you can have people on track that are moving like molasses, and other people, Hector, that are NASA space rockets, right? So if you include a tire list, I think everyone's going to end up running the same tire anyways. Like people that show up are just going to be like, who's the fastest guy out here? What tire is he running? I'm running that. Right. So because we did that at Drift PDX, the old, or our PDX Underground, we had C's or P's, and it was just come comp day, everyone's on P's because they were the fastest. So I think even if you do a tire list, it's kind of like we're all just going to use the same tire anyways. But the tuning window is so wide open for us. It's not like F1 where the tuning window, and speed ratio is really tight. So then those things really matter. But it's too far open to where we should just at least limit it as much as we can by running all the same tire.
Now, I come from a concrete track, polished concrete, and I'm, every day, I've said this plenty of times, I'm on that LF5C so that I'm tuning on what is like a hard tires, based off of what the graph says or whatnot. But overall, you go to any track, they have a tire, and sometimes you go to a track and there's no tire listed at all. And I don't think that's the case for y'all at all. But when you go to these places, like, run what you brung. Like, is anybody getting upset? Is there any that person can't really drift because they're?
I'm definitely not down for run what you brung, just because we don't want someone showing up with a crazy speed differential, because they're not going to have fun. They're not going to have any. I mean, maybe that's fun for them to just pass everybody, but it's most fun when we're all going roughly the same speed. So that's what I was trying to hit at, is like the tuning window is so wide that we already have massive speed differentials that make it difficult to drive with people. And I really do want to drive with everybody, not just my friends, right? So if you have people that are on run what you brung crazy fast tires, then there's one guy on the track that's just trying to pass everybody. It's just it's not good.
And a lot of the times is that when that happens, everyone else will vacate the track because they don't want to be in the way of that.
Yeah. I don't want to get taken out. Yeah, for sure.
So you're saying the point of the spec tire, your case is, the window is large enough. We've seen it. Experience shows that you don't need a separate tire because now it's going to be even a larger window.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to have nobody being able to do at least a tandem.
Yeah, and I think, so Adam adds now that it's open track only as opposed to competition, which still is, I think the same kind of applies. It's just if you can allow multiple tires and that's fine, but when it comes to what all your core members are going to be driving, they're all going to be on the same tire.
Okay, so now here's the other side of that. Because I didn't ask this because I really wanted to gauge what it's all about. You know, I'm like I said, I'm on polished concrete. There's a lot of stuff that you can change up, and where I'm at, there's nobody's forcing you to be on a tire. We just chose a couple that work well. Most people that are on the ASO ones, you can automatically say they're not as skilled, or they just don't care to do whatever right now. And then people jump to the DS Racing LF3, or I'm on LF5 most of the time. But my question is, do you switch up tires midway through the year or quarterly for a different speed feel? Because between all the chassis I have, I mean, we see all the advertisements. Buzz brakes. Shibata's got a tire. I mean, we got Rev D's tire is not talked about a lot.
No.
But all these people have a tire, and it's like, I wonder what it's like to run that. And so you feel it out, but everybody's on it.
Yeah. So what Adam is saying now, and also what Ryan is saying, and to answer what you're saying, I think it should be okay for someone to show up with a reasonable tire, right? Like, say our spec tires L3s, if you show up with a C, a P, or even an ASO1, I think we should let you drive on the track. That's fine. It's whatever. But when it comes to, obviously, competition, we should all be on a spec tire. And for the most part, you should be expected to, at least at some point, get on the tire that we're all running, because it doesn't make any sense for you to be on a different tire. It just literally doesn't. And then, to answer what Ryan is saying, I'm fortunate that we have a P-tile track. We use LF3s. Our track's decently sized. We don't have to change much when we go to Super G.
Just for reference, out of laziness in car shows, I don't change my tires. I'm still on LF3s on concrete.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, like, if you came to our track and you had a brand new set of ASO1s and you ran them, no one's going to care or say anything. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares. I mean, we try out different tires all the time just to see what they feel like. So it's not a hard, fast, like, you can only run LF3s on this. Only LF3s can touch this surface. It's not like that. But if you're trying to tandem with everyone, then you should be on the same tire. But if you're just trying to experiment, what we don't want is for people to show up with garage tires, right? And put them on our P-tile track and shred the imported Japanese tiles.
Yeah, that's the etiquette right there. And I got to touch on what Ryan said. That's why I had to get LS5s. I'm like, I'm not pulling up to these tracks and like not having a remotely easy experience getting across the whole track from, just first lap to second lap. At least got to feel at least that I'm running something remote to that feel, even though I know polished concrete is not as slick, but also at the same time, display tires, whatever you want to call them, all these other tires look cool. And so you end up just running it because you're too lazy to change it that one time, or you end up, like I said, everybody was running Rev D ASO1s that time at the track. And so I got those too. Or DRCs somehow end up in the rotation too. I'm like, man. And RC Hectorius is like, you give them options to the shops, more sales, but ultimately, if you want to run a comp, you're not helping yourself if you're running that grippy tire. And that's what beginners, I don't think, worry about. They have other problems.
I've seen the window open up by quite a lot because of the box stock tunes that like RTRs and just like out of box tunes that they come with right now, right? Because Yeah, I would say that it's hard for a beginner to find their speed because of trigger finger, right? Either all or nothing when they begin sometimes, right? But because the box stocks tunes are becoming so good, and community has become even better, like drifting's more popular than ever, right? I think it becomes a lot more available and easier to attain for that new person to get where we're at, to where competition, not even where competition, but to be in the group, right? And
Yeah.
I know, like, we're only talking about tires, right? But it's encompassing a lot of things. Like, if we're talking about racing, then tires are 90% of the game, right? Like, if you don't have the grip, then you don't have the grip, and it is what it is. But there's still spec tires that are out there in racing too.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of times I was a little frustrated, honestly, when I found out. But like, oh, I had a great tandem session with somebody, and I knew I was on a hard tire, and I'm like, great, we all did this together, or they were gapping me, or whatever it may be. But then to find out later on they were on the softer tire, and I'm like, man.
But that
But
means you knew you did better. Like,
but also having fun in that moment, it was like great. And then if I didn't know, it was okay. But then I found out, and I'm like, man, sometimes I ask and sometimes I don't.
One point that I would bring up too, back to the tire conversation, is that we've noticed different batches of the same tire are different anyways. So
Dang.
To come so far and I'm not to that point. I haven't run that many tires.
Does anybody, I gotta ask, I asked it earlier, but does anybody even like run an MST tire ever on a track?
Well, so you said, does any track have an MST tire as a spec tire?
There we go. Yeah.
no. I've said we mess with those MST rubber tires. Those were fun to play with, but no,
They're not rubber.
Whatever they are, they feel like rubber. I like Jack My Cactus's question. When is a tire life considered done?
Apparently, to Jake, never.
I kind of agree with that. Like, I don't actually really change my front tires unless I'm like I see what Adam's saying. Yeah. For the fronts, unless I'm I like to buy people's track tire if it has their track name on it. So I'll swap the fronts out just for that. If I have some from before, or if I have to buy new ones, then I'll do that. The rears, I like to, right now I'm just running zero camber, and I like to have as wide of a contact patch as possible. So I try not to change my rears unless I have to. If you're running camber, like Adam is saying, you do end up to the point where like you got weird dynamics going. Your tire is now tapered. There you go.
That's funny.
Yeah, so like I have a set of tandem tires that I'll bring, and I'll just throw those on, right?
Yeah, it's unless on fronts, I've definitely noticed this when the rounded part is gone.
Yeah,
maybe it's because I run the cast already, but you go halfway into the drift and it's like, what just happened? When it starts to flat patch from a rear set. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. But I have seen a few people show me, the complete inner edge is gone, worn down completely, and the tire flies off. That's the only time you'd be all right, definitely time to change.
I have brand new tires, and sometimes they'll still fly off.
I only recently put new tires on, which I had been running the same tires since we got back from Worlds. I put new ones on because Judd gave me a set of 29s, and I'll run them for as long as I can. Obviously, for comps, we're putting on a fresh set, so. And I do like to practice and experience that from time to time. So like in season, basically, if we do things normally, like you're going to get at least a fresh set of rears every comp, and for us that's every month. So I like to, experience that not on comp day. What is it like to throw a set of rears on there? How long does it take me to get these into a point where I feel like they're somewhat broken in? What I mean?
There's what you're talking about. I mentally think about that heartbeat of what is your rear tires. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through a set, you've done your laps, you've done a bunch of tandems, you forget what brand new felt like, and then out of nowhere you have to change, or you decided to change, and now the new set's on, and it's like, oh, that feels a little different, and then they get worn in, and technically you never wear down. Well, Adam does, but you never really wear down the tire to the point where it's like, all right, this is a noticeable. I have to change this to feel good. And I think nobody knows that number of laps, but that's probably what it is. It's a lap number or a tune associated with what type of driving you're doing. It's never just like a solid hard number to get there. It's so much of your feeling of your car.
I'm not surprised at all that Adam has a measurement for when he needs to switch tires.
Hey, Adam.
And I'm also not surprised at all by Cam being tired of tire talk, because he is not a comp guy whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's
what was that the last question I had?
That was the last question that you had.
Oh, yeah. I think the only other one I would.
Let's get to roasting.
Yeah, that last one though. I gotta get this one out. So your chassis is full option, right? You've done everything you could ever do. Do you start blinging it out with titanium screws, or do you
already did that?
Or you get another chassis?
I already did that.
Okay.
Titanium everything is already part of, like, I won't even drive a chassis that's not titanium screws and turbo.
Says the One Up sponsored driver.
Yes.
So for the real people, how much is a titanium screw kit?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have one with full titanium screws now.
Miko says the Rev D driver. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Oh, okay, but then there's Cam, titanium everything. Oh, then he says I can buy in bulk. Like, okay. So here we go. Dr. H's.
Did he post them?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he did. He's like, I got measurements, dude. I measure my shit. Oh, so you're only going to the middle, basically, and then you're done.
But he's got the shoulder measurement.
Oh, I see. So you start, because you have mad camber, you start with mad camber, and then once your inner gets to 3.7, then we're like, all right. See, I've been running zero camber in the rear and just trying to, like, get that bad boy wide.
So, yeah, isn't that the? Oh, we're doing tire talk again. But isn't that the crown, like on the like on the interstate? You know, the interstate has the crown, so your tire has that. You got to wear that down.
Yeah. So when I put on those 29s, it started only wearing in the center, but it was about like a quarter of an inch, and now I'm at the point where it's almost the entire tire is quote unquote worn, but I can still create the burn tune effect of like melting the center patch.
Okay, we're moving on. Here we go. Welcome to Roast My Rig. So we've got Austin coming in hot with his Galm build. I think was it Dow that said it? I don't know. Basically, I said, "Oh, it's just a Galm." And they're like, "Okay."
No. That one's got proper Galm style electronics, you know.
He's missing in like speed control wires and stuff.
Seam build.
We don't want to talk about that.
This build isn't complete. Get roasted. He's been building it for a year and a half. Get roasted.
It hasn't been that
Wait,
long.
purple. Oh, it's purple and black.
Yeah, it has. He started building this after Worlds when Rio won.
Okay, and we're going. And this is his RDX. So we saw this last week too. So
Yo. B.
yeah,
1980 Chartiston. That's fine. Flipping tires to get more life out of them is not a problem.
although with
I see that all the
ASO1, he's saying that with ASO1s, right?
Yeah.
ASO1s are asymmetric, right?
Yes. Yes.
So slightly problematic.
Eh.
Eh. Eh.
If you're not comping, you're just driving. It's whatever.
Okay, here we go.
See, once again, primo car show. No, this is sick. This is Cam's new car.
I'm not a fan of the white background with a white car.
Oh.
Oh.
This is better.
Oh, yeah. Signature shred calf. Artistry going on.
What E36 is this?
A plastics?
A plastics? It must be, right? Yeah. It's
Oh,
definitely-
yeah. Maybe that's the, yeah.
Because I know 24K is re-releasing their E36, which is sick. I kind of want
Good
one.
fitment.
Yeah, that's clean. This is really good, Cam. This looks sick.
Painted?
You did a really good job on this. I
Oh,
think
look, with the rear spoiler. Look at that.
I don't know if it doesn't seem like you paint all the time, but it seems like at least every year you do a Shredcraft body and it looks sick.
I feel like Jack my Cactus is trying to say something.
True. Adam, I was wondering why Adam still had drifted at tires. I forgot he won 6 sets.
How much is that? That's like the gone with batteries now, right? Like, isn't that
More
battery?
batteries?
No, the one battery. One of those batteries is like $90, right? How much is that battery?
No, they're not that expensive. I like more expensive than Gen Ace for sure, but I think 70, 80, somewhere around there. Pretty comparable to like whatever. I would say that's normal battery price for a quality battery. 85 MSRP. So is Jack my Cast.
Ah, nice.
Judd, those are like 81.
Got the stash.
Ooh, with the new Overdose fan cover shroud velocity stack thingy.
Yeah, that's the one you just on, right?
JSM Pinion.
No, you
More. We've got.
Yeah, it has a cool little like notches in it, so you don't actually have
Yeah.
to like physically take your screws out. You can kind of just.
Oh, so that's proving actually that those don't do anything.
The screws?
Oh, the trumpet.
Oh, let's talk about the screw lockdown.
I'm talking about the trumpet with the holes in it. That's just like we're now admitting that those don't do anything.
I think
Whoa.
we knew that going into it. Like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Did we?
it's added weight.
I mean,
That's what
I
it is.
knew that. I knew that.
Okay. Oh, Poncho.
Clean deal.
We got some high
These
FDR
cars
or
look identical.
low FDR game here. 73 spur. What are you
Yeah.
running, Logan?
3070.
Which one has it?
Because Hector and Adam put that on my car like 2 years ago, and I have never changed it.
I dropped mine a little bit. I have a 72 sitting around somewhere.
Oh, Miko says that's the norm.
Yeah. That ESC though, is it restarted to point the other way? The purple one, the purple, or is that? Oh,
Yeah, that's resoldered.
oh, so it's like a arch. I was wondering because it looked looked pretty flat. So I was like, did they? I've done it a couple times. So nice.
Why is there two of these? That's what I want to know.
There's an MC3 and a regular.
Because you gotta have the B car.
Wait, those are the dwarfed dampers, right?
Oh, the shocks,
yeah.
the little tiny little TRFs or whatever.
No,
or
they're
Acuvance?
they're the mini Axons from like BD10 or BD11 or something like that.
Yeah.
Those are popular. I've seen that on some
What is that? What size?
some rides in Japan.
That's shorter than this front monoshock one too. That's wild. How short that is. What do you even put in there? Like 2 drops of oil?
I mean, they're not that
I mean,
small.
It honestly makes sense to me. Like basically all of our cars with the normal travel is like they're long travel. I mean, we could drive them like buggies if we wanted to.
Which is why, because suspension is not that important.
Props to the resolution of these pictures. Thank you.
True.
Right.
High reds, big dogs, clean soldering.
Oh. 2 different brand dampers? Or is that the other car again?
Different car.
Oh.
This is a matching car.
Okay.
Wait, who is this?
Sponsors.
Oh, Pacho.
Yeah, but who is this? What's their
don't
real
know.
name?
I
It's
can't
starting
play
to
that
seem like-
game. I don't know.
Starting to seem like I should know them.
This is Rev D.
Oh, it's Randy. Hawaii
Yeah.
Randy.
Team
Wait,
Psycho?
no, I don't know Hawaii Randy.
Team
Mm.
Psycho.
Yeah.
General Biggs.
All right.
Oh, if anyone's looking for like a random RD 2.0 front end SD something, James has one for sale for pretty cheap. RPX.
There is action going on back there. Oh. A whole lot of action. Oh yeah. I do have a question. Is it a rebuilt OD motor or is it still standard? Because that's a lot of money to just reskin it. You know what I'm saying? Like put
Yeah, take the internals out of one into another.
Yeah.
That's
it's
the
legit.
meta.
Best bullet plugs. Right here.
Yes, sir.
It's a given now. There's just going to be 2 fan covers on a gone.
DJ, is that true? Look at your gong.
No, I did. But no, there is not. There's only one on mine, and it's on my ESC.
I think 1 is already like pushing it. 2 is definitely overkill. It's funny that that's even a thing. It's hilarious.
I mean, you gotta. Yeah, never mind.
That looks like the worst ever livery to have to
Oh,
put
no.
on of all time.
I just closed the tab. Dang it. Hold on. To be continued.
In this intermission, let us take to the advertisements. Scale reflex. One up, race it. Pick one up.
Parade, spirit of machine.
CEO slow. This is one of the Roseburg guys.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? I can't. Oh, okay.
You're looking at an LP.
with Crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about the ESC. Is that the 10BO60? Yeah, it would make
I think
sense.
so, yeah.
It's LP.
Which is
Wait,
what you should have on that.
We should have actual dampers? Damper?
I have never seen an LP
Oh yeah.
consistently look the same from person to person. It's either dampers right there, the foam, the springs, or one damper in the middle. Oh, that one's got 3. Okay, everybody's different with the LP. Of all the ones I've seen, there's never been a consistent like, yep, that's the way it's done. It's always different.
I don't care what you do with your LP, but as long it has to actually roll. I hate seeing LPs that get stuck on one side or that don't roll.
Actually, going back, yeah, I noticed this too. Rotated rear mount, like, is farther back than it usually is, right? Typically, it's straight above.
It's straight up and down.
Okay, Marcos, 88. Kaiju.
Matching. Blue on blue on blue.
Even the battery is matching.
What do we got? So RDX front end, RCO caster, coast caster plate.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like all RCO stuff, right?
Yeah. And then
What's the rear? The rear is not.
The single red turnbuckle. Is there a matching one on the other side? This looks like one of the MST turnbuckles. It's asking to be broken.
Imagine someone put an MST rear on a kaiju.
I don't think that's is that an option?
Don't tempt me. I would have done it.
It's a Team AD something.
Was those SRC wheels, right?
Oh,
in the
these
rear?
guys?
Yeah.
Those are the 24K, right?
Yeah. I have a set of those in bronze.
Which one? 24 or SRC? Who's who? Because I keep getting them mixed.
24K.
24. Yeah, I have 24K. Or RC Arlos, whatever you want to call it.
I guess it's RC Arlos.
Ooh,
Number 77.
It is the SRC, Mike.
Speaking of kaiju, though, shout out to Kevin. Just announced. I'm kind of sad he's not in the chat tonight, but he is joining Team Rev D. I forget the exact title, but as some kind of advisor.
I figured that was happening.
Which
not in a bad way, but that's a congratulations.
No, yeah, definitely not a surprise to anyone that's paying attention, but very cool regardless. Shout out to Kevin. He's going to be on... I saw him on here. Let's see.
He's one of the March ones, I think, right?
Yeah, Kevin will be on March 19th.
Cool.
Speaking, since we're on that, and this is clearly another RDX.
Back to CEO style.
Does the Kanze chassis still like roam around? Is there people still running it? I feel like it's not just hype. It actually works. So for people to sell it off, I'm like, where's that? Does it still sell? Is it still in stock?
The in stock part, I don't know about that.
Holy capacitor. That thing looks like a brick.
Oh,
yeah, that is pretty big.
How do you plug your stuff in if you got your capacitor right over the receiver?
You guys all got to mad respect AGFRC because they probably made most of the stuff that you use.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I just got the Bluetooth programmer.
This makes it all worth it.
And the Pikachu.
I mean, between this and Vittorio's Pikachu car,
I mean, put that in the quiz.
Imagine the cost of repair. Oh, for the Futaba servos.
Oh.
I don't want to imagine the cost of it even.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Don't.
I mean, if those things can survive whatever gets thrown at your servo, anyways, right?
Okay, back to normal mode. Maybe. There we
Whoa.
go.
That offset on that front wheel, that was probably like a 3 in it.
Oh, the offset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prices on CD 700, etc. went up. So imagine buying those as replacement. Yeah. Futaba servos are like $330.
They're insane. That's true.
So it's
I have
like
really good friends. I'm lucky.
if you have them or if you buy them used, like
I'm a heavy
yeah.
user. I bought one at full MSRP brand new, and I have friends that got them and don't like them anymore. So I was there to clean up the mess. DJ?
So oh
I haven't sold anything. I actually have two.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you
I
don't
got
have anything. No, you don't. No,
two
you
sitting
don't.
right here.
No, those are for me.
just the fact that that's
Those
like
are for me.
600
I don't know.
plus
You already got
dollars
your
right
hands on one. I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say two Futaba servos costing more than an Opera D6. It's like,
Yeah, just
I
the
never
servo,
said
right?
I didn't like them.
Judd has a few things for sale if you want to hit him up too.
wait, 700. Wait, isn't there one that was supposed to be better because it came out second and it ended up being like not as great, so everybody went back to the old one? There's a Drift Spec 5.
I mean, there's a 701, but I wouldn't say that they're it's I think with Futaba it's literally just like almost the same thing, just slightly
like
optimized
550
for
versus
manufacturing.
560. Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, 550 and 560. The 560 is kind of weird. It's like,
but you are mode. You are.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, somebody on that CD 400. How old is that?
So I recently got into the got back into the Rev D Revox and RSSD Pro. Both have their highlights. I'll still edge out the 550 on top for me, just because it's like I like the tuning. The tuning is the fun part. I hate having to plug in the servo to the computer. That is like the worst thing ever. But maybe it's just because I'm more like S-Bus all day long.
We made the joke at the track, obviously with Jake being a Rev D driver. You can tell when Jake's having a bad day because the laptop is on the track.
Yeah.
And that has happened multiple times.
Sorry, Judd. The fact that my Shark is driving the way that it is right now with the Revox and the RSSD Pro, it'll probably stay in there for a little bit longer, at least.
All right. So, question on tuning the servo. Are you experimenting or are you knowing what's going to happen by changing the adjustment and getting out on track? Because that's the difference between S-Bus and like pulling your laptop out, I think.
Experimenting. I'm always experimenting. I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
have
just
like
go,
a rough
hey,
idea.
You guys can sort that out for me.
They're really, for all of these things, they're the best explanation you can get of the settings is just like asking like Chat GPT or something. So yeah, I don't really change my servo tune that often. I change my gyro tune like probably every time I'm at the track.
For my Revox stuff, I went Mitch spec on like endpoint setup and that, and then I went Hikaru tune. So it was already figured out for the most part.
Yeah, I'm more. I was experimenting. Now I'm like 3 adjustments. The same thing, but parameter jumped up. 2 notches. All right, that stayed outside in the zone more. Okay, I didn't have to try that hard to flick it this time. And then, because you're right, some of this stuff is set and forget. And we really didn't need to tune it in the first place, but having that tunability sells like crazy. Man, how much of the old stuff we could still use? I don't know anymore because the personalization of it. But yeah, you could probably use what what is it? I think RevD has covered everything. Not even in a bad way. They've told you what servo horn length to use. They're giving you the tune. And now Hyatt, I don't want to say his name wrong. The person that won Clash of Titans dropped his whole ESC tune.
Hikaru.
Yeah, Hikaru. So like everybody should be able to run that on stock RDX and just
It's watching the interview of RCDC for Hikaru and Matsu, like chiming in on that. It's like, yeah, I made these changes because I think he could handle it. Like that's what I got from that interview.
Oh,
and then just crushed it.
The one thing for me in that tune that stood out, it was like 8K or 6K throttle resolution.
Yeah. So it's interesting at how like everyone went for like the 64 kilohertz bandwagon just because, and now we're coming back to it because punch matters.
Yep.
Anyway, we're at that time. We made it. We're here. We are ready for departure.
That was an easy one to get through.
Thanks everybody for participating in the this or that thing. We're gonna keep it, I think.
Yes, that has got to be a regular. So we need you guys in chat to be submitting in the this or that channel like crazy. Right now, there's only 5 posts in that. We need to bump those. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, and one of them is Logan for hot dog or ham sandwich.
There's a clear winner there.
I don't know. We're 50-50 right now.
Do we need to go into specifics, like what kind of hot dog and what style of?
Nope. If you need anything more than that, then you're already wrong.
I'll throw the link into the.
I got it.
Okay. You can. Fine. I was already ready to go.
I was already on it. We need to set up. Does YouTube have like channel commands where you can do like ! Discord?
I bet my stream thing can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if YouTube has that. It probably. It might.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, the wheels are churning. Oh snap!
I just know on Twitch you can most of the time you can just hit ! Discord and it'll throw the link in.
Yeah.
It's probably like a bot or something.
Probably.
Good episode though.
Let's see. Who do we got next week? Next week is the 5th. Oh, we got Liam.
Yeah.
We got impromptu SDC host.
Drift Odyssey.
So that'll be fun. That'll be
funny
a fun
dude.
one.
Goofy dude. But funny dude.
He didn't post anyone as his like guest, so I don't know. We'll find out if he does. All right,
hit him up.
Tune in next week. Have fun with Liam. It'll be
We'll
a
make
great
him
show.
pull Jordan in or something.
Right. He'll probably just be at the track doing something. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Thanks for being there. You guys are awesome. This chat was awesome tonight. Thanks, Josh. Do you have any shout outs tonight?
Of course. You know, I always shout out to my family and my wife. She always makes life a lot easier to do this. Definitely want to shout out to my wonderful sponsors. 3 Racing. Got that. I got a lot of work to do with that. Putting videos out for everybody. And then Crew RC Drift International. It's a whole international team. And it's a joy to have a chat with people all over the world and get to enjoy that. And last but not least, RC Drift Network. Just been a wonderful time growing that relationship from the day we met Aaron and the whole vision of things. It's nice to be on social media and feel the support both ways all the time. And yeah, keep God first as always. That's my motto. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Pleasure to have you on, dude.
Hang out just for a little bit after this, and we'll do that little talk through and all that fun stuff. Thanks, you guys, one more time. I'm gonna end it here. We'll see you next week.